Still no deal between the TTC and the union representing hundreds of its employees, including electrical workers. Late last week, 99% of these union members voting in favor of strike action. The Canadian Union of Public Employees Local 2 says they're sending a strong message to the Toronto Transit Commission, calling for the agency to bring a reasonable proposal to the bargaining table. The union represents more than 650 communications, electrical, and signal workers whose collective agreement expired in March 2022. Wages are a major sticking point, with QP Local 2 citing the rising cost of living in Toronto and saying the TTC is losing workers to other employers who are offering significantly better wages. CEO of the Transit Commission, Rick Leary, acknowledging any job action could impact the TTC's ability to deliver full service without disruption. But he says in a statement there is a contingency plan in place. Quote, "Our contingency plans are designed to allow us to preserve as much service as possible while also respecting the rights of this group of employees. The plans also take into consideration the ability of other employees to do their jobs during a labor disruption and how we would accommodate them." The president of QP Local 2 saying more than 88% of its 661 members cast the ballot. Quote, "This is an unprecedented result, especially for an in-person vote. The workers are tired of being taken for granted and being treated disrespectfully by management. As for what happens next, the ball is now very much in TTC management's court." Both sides releasing those statements following last week's vote, but have yet to comment further to CityNews on how the talks have been going and if there's a timeline in place for job action. For CityNews, I'm Faiza Amin.